Hey everybody, and thank you for tuning in for our 4-month update on our dry pour slab to see how it is holding up through the summer. We did this back earlier in the spring, and 4 months later, through the hot temperatures, it's been in the upper 90s for about 3 weeks here. A lot of humidity, very little rain, but we've been getting a lot of hate, not necessarily hate, but negativity about the pour, and a lot of people are saying that the slab is not going to last, it's not going to hold up, and I really don't know what that means. It's not going to last. A lot of people made out that one day I would come up here and the slab would be gone. I mean, I don't know if they were expecting it to crack up, dry up to dust, and just blow away. I mean, I understand all the people being negative. Probably most of these people's probably never tried this method before. And by no means I am not saying that this is better than wet pour, but for the purpose that I'm using it for as a storage building, I'm not going to be driving my vehicles on it or my tractor or anything like that. So this should work fine for the way that I'm using it. Now, if I was going to do a driveway, definitely I would not do this. But let me show you what the slab looks like right now, and you can make your own opinions about it. Okay, like I said, it's been really dry here, and this spot right here is a little wet because it just got finished raining. But I mean, as you can see, there's no cracks in it, and I'm not saying that it's not going to crack. I mean, it very well may. I mean, it's just like the concrete at my house. I mean, it's 20 years old, but the first couple of months that it was poured, I had cracks everywhere in it. So, if it does crack, it's not going to surprise me, and it's not going to be the end of the world. But it's definitely not going anywhere. The surface here, I mean, it's not finished smooth like a wet pour would be, but it feels like sandpaper, in which I guess that's a good thing. I guess it's kind of like running a broom on it. When it gets wet, it's not slick, so that's good. So I don't have to worry about falling down and breaking my neck. But I mean, it looks as good as it did the day that we poured it. So nothing's happened so far. And here on the sides, I mean that looks as good as some of the wet pour stuff that I've done. I mean, it's hardened all the way down to the gravel. So, like I said, for a storage building, I think this will be fine. It was a lot of work to do it. It was fun. I mean, we had a whole Saturday that we used up. But it probably took us, 4 or 5 hours to get it down, get it leveled out, and then just going through the wetting process every hour. I mean, it was dark by the time I got finished with all of that. But I mean, here are some footings that Lydia and I poured, and but we wet poured this. Just mixed it up in a wheelbarrow and poured it in. Now, I mean, this spot right here, I think my concrete was a little dry when I did that. But that doesn't look any better than the dry pour. So I guess it's just whatever purpose you're going to use it for a storage building, for a walking slab. I think this is a very good way to do it, and a cheaper way for sure to do it, because I'm telling you, you get anybody to come do anything for you these days, I mean, it's $1,000 just to get them here. And it's hard to get people here because they're so, everybody's so busy, and everybody knows how expensive things are today. So I'm trying to do everything that I can myself instead of hiring people to come do it for me. Now, there are some things that I can't do myself, but stuff like this, I mean, I forget what we had in this. On my other video, I think it was around $700-800, something like that. And there's no doubt in my mind this would have been $3,000+ to get done. So yeah, but we're getting ready to start building the walls for the storage building, and we're going to get that done. And down the side of my tractor shed here, the reason why we're pouring these footers is that I'm gonna frame walls up on top. And I'm gonna run them all the way up to the bottom of my trusses. And I'm gonna enclose my tractor shed because I mean I get rain that blows in, I get leaves blowing in, so it'll help keep things drier and cleaner. So we've poured several. I mean, the tractor shed is pretty long. I'm not really sure how long it is, but we've got several bays poured already. We've got a few left, and we're going to show you a little short video here just in a second how we did the footers. But yeah, we want to get all this closed in. It's going to be really nice. I'm gonna put maybe a window and a door here in the front and access it through here on the front side. But yeah, I mean, if you've never done this method before, I encourage you just to find a little spot and just try it. I think you'll be very surprised at how easy and how good it looks when you're done. I mean, you can see right there. I mean, it's solid all the way down. But I have no doubt that I could drive my truck in and out on this slab here, and I don't think it would crack. But we appreciate you watching the video. And again, if you have a small project at home that you want to try this on, feel free. I mean, I think you'll be very happy with the success of it and how easy it is. And, you know, it's a do-it-yourself. We have a couple good videos coming up. We're getting ready to start building our off-grid cabin up here on our property. We're getting ready to dig the footers for the foundation on the cabin. So we're hoping to start getting that ready sometime in the fall. And hopefully I can start doing the actual framing over the winter. It's just too hot right now to be up there doing all that work. I mean, the humidity and the heat is just terrible right now. So, but anyway, appreciate you watching, and don't forget to tune in because we got more episodes coming, and we'll have an episode on building these walls for the storage building. Okay.